Good evening to our international friends tuning in from home this evening. I will now summarize in English the gist of the press conference provided just now on developments and relief efforts taken here in Thailand since yesterday's broadcast. Once again, my summary will pull from the updates provided by the two previous officials given just now, namely the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation and the Earthquake Incident Command Center under the BMA where I'm sitting currently. Updates will fall under three topics again, and I have some final comments to conclude the briefing. Firstly, on the issue of ongoing search and rescue operations at the State Audit Office building site in Chatuchak. The relevant authorities remain hopeful and will intensify their work around the clock as they enter into the third day. Signs of life have been detected in one area of the site early this morning. A wall has been set up around the site, and media friends who are covering the issue right now on site will have seen this, and this is where the search and rescue teams are currently operating. It's due to safety concerns and also to allow workers to concentrate on the critical task at hand. Allow me to express once again our thanks to our international friends and partners for their offers of support, some of whom have arrived today, earlier in the day, and they have already started operating on the ground. They are coming also with much needed equipment, and this is also very useful for our efforts on the ground. Let me recap very quickly. Total deaths from all sites around the country, number 18, 11 of which are at the State Audit Office building site. Still unaccounted for, numbers 76 from the Chatuchak site. Secondly, on the issue of the inspection of buildings and transportation throughout Bangkok and other affected provinces, in the provinces, damage is minimal. As we just heard earlier this evening, the local authorities are addressing all requests for building inspections very smoothly. They have been, again, minimally damaged, but once again, this will be an effort that is continuing throughout tonight and tomorrow. And actually, a bit of good news is that the scale of the effort will be reduced from number 3 to number 2 very shortly. This may happen tonight or early tomorrow. That means we are on track to return to normalcy. For Bangkok, which has received the most impact from the tremors that occurred following the earthquake in Myanmar, we have already covered the details regarding Chatuchak. In the Bangkok metropolitan area itself, we continue with the support of volunteer engineers and related authorities to conduct building inspections. The total number of cases received through the Trafi Fondu and the 1555 number amount to 12,000 approximately. This is up from 6,000 yesterday. And the total number of cases addressed, number 9,874, which amounts to a little over 300 buildings across Bangkok. Again, they are being addressed according to the traffic light color-coded system. Agencies, private entities, and individual households are advised to plan for a smooth return to their buildings and make any contingency plans should safety remain an issue. Traffic conditions in Bangkok are gradually improving. I hope everyone is noticing that. Work is ongoing to resolve the major obstructions. As I mentioned yesterday, the fallen crane in the Dindang Expressway. We expect to reopen that major thoroughfare by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's 0500 in time for the morning rush hour. All BTS lines have resumed operation except for the pink line that runs through Jangwatana, with authorities looking to have it reopened as soon as possible. As for boat services at the major piers along the Chao Phraya River, such as Sathorn Pier, Sipaya Pier, and Tewet Pier, there will be an increase in the number of rides provided per day. This is to help ease with overall traffic conditions. A small suggestion for those on the road tomorrow to avoid two lines, the Bangpo road, which is near the area of the crane incident, and the other one is Gampang Phet Sai Song, just because there would be a lot of traffic around that area, which is close to the Chatuchak site. On the third topic, on remedies for those affected by the earthquake. To facilitate urgent relief efforts, the Royal Thai government has approved an emergency advance fund of 200 million baht. Those affected by the incidents, such as those injured and whose accommodations are damaged, will receive compensation in accordance with the relevant regulations and criteria. I am now at final remarks on the overall situation at this time. As we head into the work week tomorrow, Monday, the Thai government would like to assure our international residents that business operations and services for residents and tourists alike, including hospitals, are back at full capacity. As for schools, please kindly check with your child's schools regarding any additional closures for final building inspections, which may be the case tomorrow. One latest and very important development to share on a lovely Sunday evening like this is that the BMA's concerts and recreation activities in major parks are proceeding as originally scheduled. This is a very intentional effort from the part of the BMA because they believe that it's a way for people to relax and enjoy one another's company after a very tense period. Thanks in particular to the Deputy Governor and the Governor of the BMA and their team for working tirelessly around the clock to assure us that the Big Mango is up and running, safe and backing business. As we've been saying here in the command center and around Bangkok, indeed Bangkok, we are okay. We will be back tomorrow at this time with further updates for you. Thank you for tuning in.